Okay, Hoops here. Hope everyone is doing well. Thought I'd get in a little run at the end of the day. Not sure what I want to do. Would it be possible to start with a 4 SP spell? You know, let's retool. Go to the wardrobe, make ourselves a Maru, who's one of the new bosses. And let's be reckless and learn a 4 SP dragon spell first. Since I am a fire ice dragon, we will start with fire dragon. And we'll see how far we can get. Alright, there's one dragon tag there. We'll see where his Arbiter's Lens is. That's in a usable spot. Cool. So let's just see if these are levels that are doable. This level's pretty mellow. Not my favorite rewards, but heart piece isn't necessarily a bad thing to have. And let's just craft that to get the charges up. Or not the charges up, the attacks up. I wonder if with the increased charges, if we can actually just do this level with 3 fire drakes. I think it's possible. I'm gonna try. Oh yeah, I think we're okay. Cool. Alright, I think I'm gonna re-roll. Okay, 2 R tags. I think we'll do this level. Unfortunately, there's not enough SP to get Volcanic Eruption. That's 4, 5, 6. Need 9 SP to get that online, and this SP is a little too spread apart. We start right here and just lit out 3 dragons. Can we not learn anything else? I don't know, I'm being so stubborn with that. I never really messed around with WYRM eggs. Maybe that could join the fray, which we'd want to pick up an extra SP to break the eggs open more easily. This guy has a 44 dark damage death touch though, which is, I feel like, gonna be a one-way ticket to sorrow. This one is the furthest away from maggots, so let's start here. Let's learn WYRM eggs, which I really just haven't used pretty much at all. I can't remember using them once in Rift Wizard 3. And then let's learn Dragon Claw, just, since we're a dragon, and we can pop open eggs with that. But let's see if we can trick the game into popping our eggs open for us. And hopefully we can get out of the way. And unfortunately, I think we lost some charges. And it doesn't matter if we're blind, because the blind can still claw wildly. Alright. We live to see another day. Arcane Warding doesn't sound bad for me entering the lovely world of Friendly Fire. Well, let's see what we can... Drake and Staff seems like something we just gotta do. And we're gonna get extra charges. Do we want to sneak in another dragon spell to mess with that? It is a +1 max charges to all dragon spells for each dragon spell you know. Does that mean just everything gets a +1? I think that's what it means. So unless it is a +1 for each, so that'd be 3. But I don't think that's what it's saying. And I don't actually want to get another dragon spell right now anyways, so let me test that interaction. Oh, it was. Okay. I was wrong. We could have... Maybe it would have been worth spending 2 SP on Ride Drake or Dragon Breath. Oh well. We will survive. Or maybe we won't. Maybe we will die a horrible death. I don't even know the upgrades for WYRM eggs. What are WYRM eggs up to? When one of your WYRM eggs is killed, the worm it spawns gains 100% resistance to the damage type that killed it. Okay, so that would involve needing to buy a fireball and an ice ball, or a fireball and an icicle. I guess icicle could kill it with physical damage though. I don't really like the idea of defensive eggs. Scale Harvest seems like the call though. Maybe we just only get Scale Harvest. I guess we're re-rolling. Fire Tome seems attractive. Excuse me. Either start here. Oof. These guys are gonna do whatever they want to us. And I don't really have a sense for how much worms are gonna wreck stuff, but we've got potentially a lot of WYRMs now, so let's just get the WYRMs out of their cages. Oh yeah, I should have learned another dragon spell just to get an extra charge of WYRM eggs, because having a lot of them seems to be okay. And at some point I should probably just upgrade that so I can get them all out in one go. Since these are both fire, let's get, well, Conjuration Tome or fire. So if we end up just getting more dragons later, which I don't know if we will, but that would be more applicable. So yeah, let's do Conjuration Tome. Alright, oh, what speed am I playing on right now? Just one second. I don't think I mind having that. Oh, we were playing on turbo. Let's move it down to fast. Alright, let's get silly. Got 2 SP. We're 4 for frenzied swipes. I was looking for a way to just bust through these a little quicker. But looks like the hatchery is in full swing. That doesn't really matter with dragon eggs, but that could allow us to like drop some drakes in the front line super easily. Let's see. That seems like getting 100% minion health doesn't seem bad, but the chaos and eye stuff isn't super helpful. WYRMs have the dragon tag still, yeah. We can get them casting Annihilate pretty easily. We could get a bunch of snakes. I don't think that's the call. That's not bad. This could make us fire and ice resist pretty quickly, each level possibly. For every dragon unit that dies, whenever you're I don't think we need translocation spells. Gain plus $5 resistances for each dragon tag and the components used to craft this item. I don't think I've used this before. That could maybe be fun. I guess we'll just see what we get to first. Just play it by ear. Oh no. Yeah, whatever. And I do understand this isn't the most riveting gameplay, but as I said, I haven't used WYRMs before, so I'm just chilling. Alright, so when you cast a level 4 or lower sorcery spell, your dragon allies with matching tags will attempt to cast it. So 4 or lower. Let's look at our fire spells that are level 4 or lower. And let's filter it with sorcery. So we could get them, unfortunately, Pillar of Fire is 5. That would be super sick. If we got Flame Burst... Wait, does this say anything about range? When you cast a level 4 or lower sorcery spell, your dragon allies with matching... They just have to be matching the tag. So if we get Flame Burst with Bright Flame, we can have every Fire Drake and Fire WYRM shielding each other. That seems like a cool way to use that. I know I just used Flame Burst on the last run I did, but so we are just 1 SP away from that, which seems like the thing to try and do. And what are their cooldowns? 3. We could get their cooldowns even further. No. Maybe not this level. Yeah, this level seems a little rough. I don't think we have like a safe spot to get cooking. Unless we started right here and doubled up on the Boreal armor, so we start with 14. But I don't think that's the correct call. This level we could probably get started. We are going to get whipped around a bit. We could have a WYRM battle here. I'm just going to re-roll and look for something a little safer to start. But I am very interested in getting this online, the Draco and Tiffany Scepter. This has a fire and an ice tome, and I think we can just start right here. So let's craft this. Oh, I didn't realize we had another Dragon Ambrosia. Excellent. I don't think I want to learn another dragon spell, so let's just keep it at that. Alright, and let's learn Flame Burst. And let's make it a bright flame. So we don't harm each other. And anything else we want? I mean, we can, that's not too pricey. 50 minion health, minion duration. This is an ice spell. Oh no, we don't want to use that dragon tag. Okay. Let's just punch out a bunch of eggs as fast as we can. And allegedly, all of these dudes will try to cast this. Yes. Cool. Into it. Okay, so next order of operations, get the Flame Burst tags up. And that is just shielding everybody. Okay, this could be fun. This could be cool. We're gonna take fire instead of sorcery, because that will get all of our spells except for Dragon Claw. Alright, we've got 5 here. I think we want to get whoops, I got the Cannon of Ford on. We want to get man, why can I not use tags now? It is very late for me. I will definitely be going to bed the second this run ends. Yeah, see, I keep misclicking on everything. Let's try this one more time. Sorcery. What am I doing wrong? Maybe it's just a sorcery. Sorry, Battle Mage Staff. There we go. Again, I know this, but I kept misclicking. The tags are just the tags to craft it, but when you're filtering, it's looking for the tag on the tooltip. So that's something to keep in mind if you're being clumsy like me. Any conjuration stuff for right away? We can make an Icy Claw Staff to double everything. I mean, this quick step wouldn't be good. I'm thinking we're gonna go away from this though. We still need 2 E's and a T. I'm just gonna make this because I can make it now. And hopefully I don't regret not having quick step, but I think we'll be fine without it for a while. More tomes. That's not a bad thing. I think we can, yeah, we can do this one. This is the safe spot, okay. Let's go for it. Where was that safe spot? Oh no, don't shoot my eggs. Please don't. Alright, this is an awesome shield generator. Oh, except for we don't want to shield eggs. We gotta make sure the eggs are out before we do that. Okay, that was bad. Now we just have invincible eggs. Alright, which means I need to just claw away over and over. Okay, so we found a flaw in this beautiful, beautiful plan. Fire tome. There's a part of me that wants to get spreading flame and just having a super duper jacked up one-off shot, but that's maybe not the best idea. Yeah, more ruby hearts seem good. We are looking for that enchantment tag, so I guess they all have enchantment tags. So it's just a matter of what do we want to do. This one's, yeah, that guy's fire, nice. So we got to decide between this one and this one. Both should be totally fine. Let's do this one, and let's take this spot here. Alright, I need to cast Flame Burst. I'm starting to get I think Disperse is probably worth getting. Just to spread the eggs around. You know what, that dragon horn is sounding good now. To just like throw out the drakes, just kind of wherever later once I'm shielded up. And just kind of use Flame Burst as like a shield generator. Oh, we can't even get stuff out. We might need to... Oh no! Alright, I think we're okay now. I need some shields, so I'm gonna flame burst. Guess we're just making like a special delivery. We could up the numb summons of this if we wanted to start getting silly. Maybe that's something to do. Alright, cool. I think getting the quick step and the quick cast is totally worth it. Cool. Battle Mage Staff, worth it. Anything random? Yeah. Alright, this looks okay to me. 7 physical, 15, okay. Let's just start here. And let's start... Oh yeah, let me see what's the quickest way to get numb targets up for us. We are going to... Well, actually, let's do this appropriately. Left Shift T. I guess finger 6. We also have 9 SP that we haven't touched. We got the dragon horn. That might be something. Alright, well, let's start egging it up. Oh, if we frenzy swipe, do we... Like, would that hit 3 times and, like, kill them? I mean, it seems like we're doing enough damage now to get out, so it's okay. And let's just put the crew out. And let's see how the flame burst does. Pretty cool. I like that. Let's let out some homies. Let's disperse everybody. Now, the eggs have a dragon tag, so I guess even in egg form they should flame burst, right? And they do. Cool. That's good to know, because we can just get super greedy. But we also, like, I guess we could get... You know what? I think I'm okay with eggs just shooting shit. I thought that was a bad idea before. But if we just spam a bunch of eggs out, put them out in the environment, and then flame burst, maybe that's an okay thing to do. Let's try it, and if it ends up backfiring, we'll just deal with the consequences. We are pretty vulnerable still, so we could kill ourselves with all this friendly fire, but might be something to try out, since I've kind of assumed that WYRM eggs were best out of the shell, but maybe they're cooler when they're hanging out at home. Again, just kind of looking for levels where we can get started. A little scary with all these Reapers, but this will be a dragon versus dragon scenario. I don't know how confident I am about this, just with the getting feared and teleported around. I maybe don't like that. But I guess we are on Realm 12. Things should be relatively scary more often than not. I'm going to start out here, and let's... Hell yeah. Alright, this is kind of fun, just with the last run I posted, using the Holy Flame Burst, and this run using it, but using them in, pretty different ways. Alright, we can... What is their cooldown actually, once they're casted? 2-turn cooldown. What did we double? Or did we not double anything? Did I not take that level? Battle Mage. I guess nothing's doubled, did I? My memory must be failing me. I thought I took a duplication shrine. Did I forget to use it on the level that had it? Or did I just not go to that level? I must have not. Shows you where my mind is at, but maybe we can use this duplication shrine. This level does look scary. This guy is far enough away that I'm going to Oh, redeal all non-poison damage dealt to enemies as poison. Nah, I'll see myself out of that one. Or I guess I am going to be like shielded. Yeah, let's risk it. Whoa! I think we're gonna need to flame burst. Alright, that was pretty mellow. Is there anything we should be worrying about doubling? And just getting... That's actually probably going to be the call. Just get the damage up and the charges up. Not that we really need the charges, but feels like a straightforward choice. I think at this point in the game where things can go south faster, I might just want to pick levels where I can kind of chill in a corner for a bit. And let's learn Icicle. And let's get freezing. Well, I'm assuming the worms are already freezing. Yeah. Maybe corrosive shard. And let's learn fireball. And meteor, and I guess we're going to be getting a lot of friendly fire now, but we'll survive. Alright, well, I hope we'll survive. I guess we should be looking at our ice spells. Does Stormburst have... No, Stormburst does not have a friendly fire equivalent gain. Yeah. Oh. Grant affected allies ice and lightning immunity for 4 turns. Okay. We are getting Stormburst soon. We probably should have done that before these two, because then we can alternate between Stormburst and Flameburst. Probably should have done that sooner. But I think we're still in a position to succeed. I'm just going to take levels that seem doable rather than like the rewards are awesome. So finding levels to just have like a nice safe point to start, which this level feels like it doesn't have a great safe place to start. I wonder if we can get winged shoes. No, we're 1 T-tag away from that. Like how 10 turn cooldown, poison enemies in line of sight. I actually don't want to deal with that. Oof, no, the sky. Yeah, let's reroll. Okay, this level has more space to get cooking. Kind of like not opposed to this as well, but this has the C tag that we're looking for, so let's do that. And I guess we'll start here. Alright, so let's learn Stormburst, and let's get Storm Shield, and let's Stormburst everybody, and then let's cool, making us super ice immune, and then let's Flame Burst everybody. Cool. So disperse. And then cool. Things are really coming together. With Flame Burst, I guess Dual Burst would probably, I would assume it would recast from our buddies as well. I'm not positive about that. But I think we'll... Stormburst gains 36 minion health. Summon a Storm Sphere for every 60 damage dealt in a single cast. So we either want Dual Nova or Spirit Nova. We have enough allies that we probably don't need Spirit Nova, but That could be interesting. I think we'll just do dual Nova. And not that this is the most prudent thing to do, because I don't think we are wont for dragons, but let's get another charge, or another summon, just because we can. And I'm gonna get Fey Plate, just because why not? I don't really have healing, so I don't mind leaning a bit into shielding. Let's look at Holy. One of your living or holy allies takes damage. No. Whenever you cast a holy spell, deal fire lightning damage to enemies within 2 tiles of that target. Damage dealt is equal to your mastery in the respective school. Our lightning mastery is low. And I wonder if, since, let's read the skill, or wait, what was it? This guy. When one of you casts it, your allies with matching tags will attempt to cast it. So I don't know if that would trigger from that. I feel like it would. Holy spells and damage equipment gain 100 damage. We're fine with that. I mean, we could stun enemies quite easily and cheaply. I don't think we need. I guess we could just like add a 9 damage to a dagger. That seems fine. Right? That, oh, a dagger doesn't, yeah, no, that doesn't have it as an attribute. My bad. Attributes, damage, tags, fire, ice. That doesn't seem horrible, since we are freezing and unfreezing a lot. Let's just get that and not worry about it. Alright, so that's going to be doing 34 damage. We'll see if that makes it on the board. Holy Staff, no. Alright, let's keep it moving. Can we beat this level while losing a lot of turns? Maybe. Let's disperse. We're flame bursting. Chill. Not bad. Let's get that Storm Burst upgraded with the Dual Nova. And then we will see if Dual Burst is going to work from the WYRMs. Hopefully it does. This is maybe a mellow starting pocket, although I don't want to deal with Archfiends. Whoa. We can just get more charges. And another duplication shrine. Not a very friendly level with how many eyes are all around, and these guys could redirect freezing at us, so that's a little spooky. I think this level is going to be better. I guess this is our safe pocket, allegedly. And I'm going to Flame Burst now. And then Disperse. Ooh, I do not have a lot of charges of Storm Burst, though. That's something I was not taking into account. So that is my bad. Alright, we've got 3 dragon tags. We should see what we're up to. When one of your dragon allies dies, that's going to make us fire and ice resist, I think, pretty quick. So maybe that's worth it. Yeah, let's do this. We're going to get more charges from crafting this as well. Alright, up to 17 WYRM eggs. That's pretty mellow. And let's just take a level again that has like a cowardly starting point, which speaking of cowardly starting points, Earth, oh, what's that? I just forgot the name of it. Nope. Why can't I eat? Stone Eater could give us room to make cowardly stuff. I think Stone Eater is like the real drill shoes in my opinion. Hot tip out there. Shrine of Knowledge we don't really need. I feel fine, I think, starting in this level. Maybe just start right there. Alright, let's Flame Burst to get some shields. And I've been scared to upgrade Fireball further. Like, I don't mind the friendly fire, but I don't necessarily want the Blind and Poison, so maybe we'll do Chaos Ball. But I feel like we can kind of just leave that alone. So maybe we probably shouldn't have even purchased Fireball, because all we did was get Meteor on it. And we've done actually, like, this build could be like way more powerful than it is right now. Like, we haven't done much to really maximize how much we're leaning into sorcery. We've kind of mostly invested in dragon stuff, so like this build could be more balanced if we were looking for ways for our Flame Burst and our Storm Burst and our Icicle and Fireball to hit harder. So you know, whether this run sees it through to the end or not, this has been like a pretty fun first attempt at a WYRM build. Alright, and let's see if Dual Burst will work from our WYRMs, because if it does, that'd be pretty sick. Alright, so with Amaru, WYRMs would actually be awesome for fighting Amaru, because we'd just be constantly getting new worms when they die, and they'd at least be vulnerable to one of the attacks, except for, like, when I say they'd be awesome, I'm totally wrong, because they cannot attack outside of the melee attacks. They would have to make it all the way up, which could be super problematic. I'm just admiring Amaru. This was a very difficult character to animate for me. Outside of, I think I mentioned this when I fought Amaru before, but outside of the final form of Mordred, this was the asset that took the most time to make in the game. So happy with how it turned out. Looks pretty cool. I don't want to fight Gaia. Let's re-roll. I have still had 0 chances to fight the other new boss, which is super duper depressing. I think I fought Jorgamander more recently than Insanity Queen. I do not like the idea of being blood cursed, though. I guess I only have 2 SP, so how much is Clarity? Or Purity, whatever it's called. Purity is 4. Okay. The idea of getting blood cursed for 30 turns, because this could be a long fight potentially, feels extremely unappealing to me. This Tyrant, I guess we can deal ice damage too. I don't really love any of the starting spots for this. So we could get the Flagellant's Cup. We don't have any healing right now, so I don't like the idea of losing 1 HP per turn. But, I don't know if we have a healing light. Well, we can't heal light on ourselves. So they can remove debuffs. Yeah, I don't think outside of Purity we have a super convenient way to deal with how much potential, because I don't remember if Blood Curse goes through shields or not. Also, inflict Blood Curse on killer. I am not seeing Blood Curse explained on the next page. Oh, Blood Curse, there it is, sorry. Damage taken heals a random enemy for the same amount. Oh, does Blood Curse not actually lower our HP? Am I getting that confused with the Fey Curse? There is something that lowers our max HP. Inflict Blood Curse on killer for 30 turns. Blood Curse debuff. Negative 10 to all those resists. Damage taken deals a random enemy. Heals a random enemy for the same amount. Maybe we can do this level. Both of these levels look a little gnarly. This one's... maybe this one's easier. Everyone knows I am horrible with these guys. There's no remotely safe place to start, and there's no remotely safe place to start. We're also, I don't know, just can we get out enough WYRMs? That's the question. When you cast a spell, for each tag it shares with this item, shoot. Yeah, I guess, too bad we used that ice tag. My bad. Oh, did I? Whoops. I think I accidentally put my mithril ore in there without thinking about it, but yeah, no, that's fine, because I put the damage on there. We are okay. I guess Magic Wand is fine, because we're casting a lot of eggs. Because it is not just sorcery, right? It's anything. This item gains the tags when you cast a spell. Alright. Yep. Alright, I'm not feeling confident about either of these levels. I'm a little more stressed about Blood Curse. and I guess necrosis. And then this I'm more worried about just getting overwhelmed. This dude's already resistant to fire and physical and lightning, which you know, fire and lightning are two of our main damage types for this build. So we would be relying on holy. There's also, I feel like, a little less space here. Let me read. Berserk all living enemies. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Never mind. I should have known that right away. So let's start here to get the extra shields. And let's worm away. Where am I? I don't like where I am. We're gonna have to flame burst right away just to get some shields. We only have 2 SP, so our okay, and we can't really hurt this dude. Which is obnoxious. The good news is we'll have never-ending eggs. So it'll just be a matter of if we can win this horrible war with this dude who's just gonna constantly not care about us. Oh my god. And I'm just kind of scared to like cast Flame Burst and Storm Burst because I don't have that many. So I'm just gonna like save them for a rainy day because we can just like slowly whittle this dude down. And I'm just gonna Flame Burst when I need shields. And just see if I can litter the world with homies. Speaking of needing shields. Oh, cool. The dual flame is definitely working. Love to see it. Lightning is -50, so let's Storm Burst. Cool. That wasn't too bad for how nervous I was. Anything that we can afford. I think a Storm Oculus is okay. Alright, Morty time. Just us and the dragons sounds good to me. And I think I'm just going to be kind of casual on this first phase, just with the hopes of having as many drakes out as possible. Because the more we have out when we switch phases, the better it will be. So usually I try to kill Mordred quickly, but I don't feel any huge incentive to do that right now. And eventually Mordred will just, fall down naturally. And his shields are gone, so let's do one Flame Burst. Just because we could use some shields. Alright, and we're getting that free recast. And resist fire. Unfortunately, our Flame Burst does not deal fire. Lightning, sure, Storm Burst it is. Alright. My review on WYRM eggs is not too shabby. Alright, thanks everybody. I need to get some sleep. Hope you have a good one. Bye.